Okay, we all know that Matthew Lillard has been involved in both the Scooby-Doo franchise and the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie for a while. But can you imagine if we actually had a crossover between these two franchises? I mean, yeah, I know that you guys are gonna point this out in the comments that Egan Tillman had already made a fan film about these two properties crossing over called, well, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You in Springtrap, which I might leave a link in the description for you guys to check out. But I meant like if we had like an actual crossover between these two franchises. Now, if this was going to actually happen, and if this was going to be inspired by Egan Tillman's fan film, you might be wondering if this would be like canon within the original FNaF lore and Scooby-Doo franchise, or probably its own separate thing. But here is my plot. Scooby and Shaggy are hired to become security guards at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Which, if you know Shaggy and Scooby, that means they might be able to enjoy the pizza as well. But they soon discover that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria has a strange and mysterious history about missing children going missing. Can they solve the mystery of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? If so, they'll have to do it for a year's supply of pizza with Scooby snack toppings on top. Now, that was probably the best plot I could come up with. And you know, I can almost see this actually working as an actual movie at some point. Now, I know it doesn't have to be canon within the Five Nights at Freddy's movie in general. It'll probably be its own separate thing, you know? Kind of like how Egan Tillman made his own FNaF Scooby-Doo fan film almost 2 years ago, in around late 2023. Which again, I'll probably leave a link in the description in the video below. But anyways, that's actually my idea, and if this does happen, I think Matthew Lillard should still return as either Shaggy and William Afton. Because, well, Matthew Lillard has been in a few horror movies before being involved in the Scooby-Doo franchise, you know? The first Scream movie is an example, as well as the movie 13 Ghosts. And no, not to be confused with the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, or Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost. And I'm pretty sure that if this type of crossover happens, it will probably make a lot of fans. It'll make a lot of people happy, especially JB and Millie, who did interview Matthew Lillard a while ago, almost a year ago. So what do you guys think? If you guys think an actual FNaF movie, if you guys think an actual crossover between Scooby-Doo and Five Nights at Freddy's can work, let me know down in the comments below. And maybe, who knows, maybe this could be reworked as a video game, or probably some kind of comic book series. And if it does become like a video game and or a comic book series, I think it should be called Scooby-Doo's 5 Mysterious Nights at Freddy's. I know, quite a mouthful.